the NMCA, and this is Dave Schultz. He had an unfortunate incident yesterday with his 65 Dodge Coronet. I think you had some type of oil issue, an oil leak or something, because the motor sounded good when you were going by us, but he got sideways in his own oil, tagged the wall a little bit, as you can see, unfortunately. But thank God you climbed out of the car and you're all right. Tell us what happened.
Well, I launched a little harder than I normally do, and it came up pretty high on a wheel stand. And when it came down, I had to make a little bit of a correction to the right, but apparently while it was going on, unbeknownst to me, I had a seal blow out of a Baldwin oil filter and oil down my slicks, and the car started going out of control. I initially thought I lost a slick or lost a rear axle, and I was trying my best to keep it off the wall, but it came over sideways and almost flipped over twice, and wound up tagging the wall. And we got it back here to the pits and tore it apart and looked at all the hoses, everything, and found an oil filter that Baldwin has a little bit thicker gaskets on it, and it just pushed it out. It's too busy to be scared, to be honest with you. But twice it almost flipped over. I know I looked out my window both times and saw pavement, and said, "Oh boy, this is going to flip over." And I was actually quite surprised. As hard as I hit the wall, I was actually quite surprised that first thing I did when I got out was looked at my rears to see if I had my tires and axles, and found that they were there, and I was kind of shocked at that. When I looked at the front, and for as hard as I tagged the wall, it seems like the car did good. I've got a pretty good cage in it. It used to be certified at 750, so and I had all my safety stuff on, and my neck brace and my net was up and all that stuff, because I thought for sure I was going to be eating glass. I have 3 race cars, and this one here is the only one with glass windows. It could have been worse. It could have been going faster. Could have been farther down the track. It was about 400 foot. Yeah.
Could have barrel rolled.
Could have barrel rolled. Yeah. I thought for sure. I was so shocked that I didn't go over both times that the wheels came up. It was a spectacular ride.
It looked pretty wild, and we're certainly glad you're okay.
Yeah. So I've got a bent frame, so I might have to take it to the frame shop. So I'm going home. I'm going to pull the engine out. I'm going to take it to my body guy in Louisiana, and I'm going to order a pair of fiberglass. These are metal. But I think I'm going to go to fiberglass, order a pair of fiberglass fenders and fiberglass. You can see all my junk over there, but fiberglass bumper and radiator core support and all this stuff that I can initially find out that I need, and I'll rebuild it. Fortunately, this is my backup car. I normally run a 60 Plymouth station wagon, 2-door station wagon, Screaming Woody. I don't know if you see it. It's a red car with the wood grain on it. And
yeah, I've got some crazy photos of that thing wheels up. It is such a cool car with the flag on the roof and everything.
Yeah, you get to see the flag when I leave.
Yep.
That's a 588 cubic inch Mopar wedge motor. It just got freshened up. That was my 3rd pass on it since it's been freshened. And this is a good car. I like this car. I've had this car for over 25 years. Completely redid this car about 5 years ago. And I only really have maybe 20 events on it, because like I said, it was my backup car for the most part.
Right. What's this thing typically run in the quarter?
It can go 9.5s. I did 2 9.6s yesterday, but the rings hadn't sealed yet, and I was being a little easy on it since it was the first 3 passes that I made on this car. But it typically it'll do 9.5, 9.6s. I was going to run it in a 975 index.
Well, we sure are glad you're okay, man, and we hope to see you back with the wagon. And
I'll be there in North Carolina.
Awesome, we'll be there too.
Yeah.
Running in the single pass. The police officer has